Hi guys! Hi Divine! I'm gonna call you Divine from now on, Froggy. Mikoe! Mikoe. Thanks for being here. Nice long curls. Thank you! I actually had my hair done, like, perm. Digital perm. Like, last June. You're doing the Masquerade. Yeah. Or partying in na. Wait lang. Wait lang. I'm just gonna do this real quick. Oh, my eyes. Although I forgot to cut my bangs. Should I?
I feel a bit...
Yeah. Let's just skip this.
Honestly, it's our fault for messing
Never
with
mind.
stuff that wasn't part of the attraction. This whole part of the trip's been an emotional roller coaster. Wait, are you two still thinking about it?
Do you think it would be related to Ten Noxuta?
Yeah. I also think that adventure team
Micro-
story is real. But I
know,
wouldn't be
right?
surprised if it took place a long
Especially
time
when
ago.
I'm the only one who's gonna cut it. GG's. Charot. Girl, I don't want micro bangs. I don't think it will fit me though. I'll probably go for maybe side bangs. Yeah.
Like, before this resort was even built.
We're here. You must have been waiting for us to take a group photo, right?
Look prouder, right? You work at the salon? Yeah. Nah, I'll do it myself instead. Nahihiya ako sa stylist namin.
Wait, that reminds Paimon. Wasn't the bounty for getting rid of El Capactus Hakirado 5 million Mora?
Oh, kapag tas Hakurado.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see a single coin of that. If they actually had to cough up Mora every time he got captured, Bellaguitzli would have gone under a long time ago.
Exactly. The prize isn't
Mora
real
shape.
Mora, just a commemorative Mora-shaped chocolate coin stamped with that number.
Aw.
But since the chocolates aren't ready yet, I'll give you some easy breeze badges you can exchange for other items of your choice.
Oh, well, Paimon would have preferred the chocolate, but I'll get the camera ready.
Yeah, it's finally done. One part done. Come on.
3, 2, 1, cactus!
It's so cute. Oh, wait. Chaska is doing a really cute pose, like. Okay, let's go do the
That's
quest.
the 3 main challenges done and dusted. That just
40!
leaves Tensei Isle, right?
Oh,
Let's
Mikoe!
head back and get some rest. With any luck, it'll be open to visitors by tomorrow morning.
If you finish this quest, you'll get like 40 primo gems for each part. So you better grind na. If you wanna pull for Al Haytham. Wait, I have primo gems for pulling. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna pull for Dea. Let's go. Oh man. I think I'm only at 20. 20 or 25. Oh, come on. Purple. Oh, at least the purple. Shop. Oh, we can buy one. Oh, we can. Oh, we can. There we go. It doesn't feel right that I'm burning all my primo gems on this banner. I don't know if it's worth it. Hopefully it's worth it. Is it even guaranteed that I'm gonna get Dea, or is there also a 50-50 system on this banner? Gambling never stops, I know. Then you get Tignari or something. I guess so, yeah. Because I already have the rest. Yeah, I don't want to pull for... Who is she again? Nilo. Sadly, I don't want to pull for her. But there's also weapons. Oh my gosh. Interesting. This one's Tignarius. This is a really good weapon. Nico, wait, this is Alhaitham's sword. Also 50-50? What the heck? I could have been building Pity on the character banner instead. You know what? Bahala na. We'll see. Okay, let's do the quest. Ta-da-ta-ta-ta. I kinda wanna play Valo after. Because yesterday I tried to play Valo, but it wasn't working. Like, more than 3 times, it keeps quitting the game. Something's wrong with Valorant. I feel like a child sitting in between their parents on the couch. What do you mean? It's okay, you're taken care of. Valorant sucks. Lol. Let's complain about it on the Valorant social media. Yeah, they have a lot to work on. But I heard like there's already a replay system. Released? Is it released already? Or is it just a teaser? Ayo, where's the lift? Oh, there we go. Oh, I don't know where to go. Wait, why did we lift? Why did we use lift? Let's just fly. Oh my. We could have just flown. Let's go back. It's like so confusing to look at though. Wait, what do you mean? Confusing to look at? Like the user interface of the of the replay system? Hindi ko alam. Sabog ako.
Wow! If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon! Oh, have you seen the article I wrote about you?
Oh, so it's actually released? Okay, that's nice. It's like a bunch of buttons. Really?
You've got some nerve! You just used us to make some quick Mora!
Lol. It's time to be an editor now.
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I heard that you were in Poisson some time back, so I sent you a letter to discuss just that. It appears you didn't receive it, though. It's all right, though. I've set aside the amount intended
Oh,
for you.
nice.
I've even set the table with some food.
Really? Oh, you're the best!
You're almost a little too easy to win over, Paimon. If I were a journalist with ulterior motives, you'd be in trouble now, you know.
That's true, though.
Oh, Paimon knows you're not like that.
Still, what brings you here all of a sudden? Were you looking for me?
Food. I know. The most important
A friend of
reward.
ours met you a while back, and when she mentioned it, we thought of coming to see you. Her name's Mona.
Ah, so you know Miss Mona as well. She's a guest columnist for our paper. Really good one, too. She's so young and already such a brilliant astrologist.
True.
So she mentioned me? What did she say?
She said that you're a real daredevil of a journalist.
Nice. In which case, can this daredevil journalist dare to request an exclusive interview with the legendary Traveler and Paimon?
Huh? So your article in the paper today doesn't count?
Oh, of course it doesn't. That was more like live photography. What I'd like to do is dive deeper and ask you to talk about the things you've seen and experienced.
Yeah, are we even qualified enough?
Why not? If I say you're worth an interview, then you're worth it. But not right now, of course. I'll need a few days to prepare.
Oh, in that case, we'll just chat when you have the time then?
Oh, so that's a yes? Ooh, splendid! I'll tell the editor-in-chief immediately. I'll have to apply for lighting, a venue, some props, and...
They have a lot to work.
Whew, So much to get done now. Talk to you later.
Wait,
I want
Charlotte,
some action.
I've still got a question for you.
And what's that?
If, just for example, Fontaine were to be flooded tomorrow, what would you do today?
Huh. That's the prophecy you're talking about, isn't it? I mean, I do hear about it often, but I've never once thought that the day could be tomorrow.
She's so excited as if they're not friends. I know, right? It's actually adorable. Valorant is working now, by the way. I wanna play later. Maybe after Genshin, I might play.
If you're seriously asking, then I might try and think of a way to leave Fontaine. Oh, but I'm still a journalist first and foremost. That means I have a duty to be reporting from the scene. And secondly, I wouldn't forsake my homeland that easily. From what I've seen, most people don't know what they'd do should the worst come to pass. In truth, it might be better just to behave like normal rather than worry over such an end. So in all likelihood, I'd probably still be prepping at the office for that interview of ours. I know what you're thinking. That sounds a bit sad, but I've always believed that it's best to do what you enjoy.
And I'm just now seeing Paimon ask the craziest question to a regular Fontaine. Wala, I wanna hear all the voice actors' lines eh. For some reason, yeah. That's the only time I don't skip with the whole thing.
Just think about it. If this nation really were to be suddenly destroyed tomorrow, but I still successfully finish an exclusive interview with a truly unique person, then the story I would wind up writing would truly be timeless.
That's true. Definitely making history, kumbaga.
And then do you know what I'd do? Well, I'd write that story, send it for printing, and use messenger pigeons to get copies out to the various nations as soon as possible. I'm not a dreamer, nor am I a workaholic, but I do love my job, and I'd be proud of leaving such an article behind. I guess you could say that I was born to be a journalist.
I like this character, Charlotte. She's very passionate at what she does.
But anyway, that's my answer. And on that note, I'll get back to my preparations.
I wanna be like her. Like, she knows her purpose, she knows what she's doing, or maybe she doesn't, but at the same time, you know, she just does it, nevertheless.
That's so nice. All of a sudden, Paimon actually kinda envies her. Anyway, let's go and take a look at the sea, shall we?
What are we gonna look at the sea?
The sea breeze and scenery can be a pretty soothing combo, huh? Paimon's been thinking. If it wasn't Fontaine, but all of Tevat that would be destroyed tomorrow, where would we go and what would we do?
Destroy the boss. The very cause of everything. Shut up.
No, Paimon should ask, if you could choose, what would you like to do?
Maybe I should put my camera here. It's covering the subtitles. Yeah, okay. It's much better.
We've always been moving to the next destination, so we haven't spent much time thinking about these kinds of things. We didn't have to either, with us always being on the road and whatnot.
What? Who? Charlotte? Charlotte calls them thieves? She's equally racist to every nation. What the heck?
You mean, still traveling?
Cherishing every single moment.
Huh. Wait, isn't that what we've always been doing?
Paimon calls them thieves? What? That's so weird. Why would Paimon call them thieves? Paimon, I'm gonna give you a beating.
Feels like you'll grow mold if you stay here long enough. But it's still better than the Fortress of Mirapede, that's for sure.
Ah, so the two of you are still here.
Oh, you're from the Palais Mermonia, aren't you?
Yes, I'm Isadora. Monsieur Nervillat sent me to look for you two before. I heard that afterward you went to the Fortress of Meropide. Not at all. I'm well aware that you're friends of his. Actually, I'm here to pass along a message from him. Yes, inside the Opera House. The Maréchaussée Phantom has declared the incident a small-scale riot.
What?
A riot?
Well, that said, I don't personally think it was that serious. Lady Farina was watching a performance at the Opera House, and while she was resting during an intermission,
Oh,
some other audience members suddenly started harassing her,
why?
loudly accusing her of doing nothing about the
Oh.
prophecy crisis.
Lol. Hi, Cassie! Oh my golly, it's been a while. How are you doing? Hello, hello. How are you? Oh my gosh, another one of our baby girls popped tonight. For a specific thief, and she says, let's see who looks like a thief. Oh, well, they all do. What the heck? Change my name back at some point. Oh. It's okay. It's up to you, Divine. Or you know what? I'm just gonna keep calling you Froggy, so the others will be aware. My gosh, Cassie, how have you been? It's been a while.
And before she could respond, others started to join in. The crowd continued to grow, and protests against the Hydro Archon started to break out.
It's so sad.
So people have started to put the blame on Farina. Guess they finally found an outlet
Yeah.
for the pressure they've been under due to the prophecy.
I agree. People will naturally rely on gods, as is customary. But the moment people feel threatened, gods are also the first to be blamed.
So what happened after that? Is Farina okay?
Ang cute ng emoji. Yung heart emoji.
Seeing that the situation was spiraling out of control and that further argument was pointless, she claimed that she'd gotten tired of this and left in a hurry.
Contain? That's like one of the best Archon quests. Really? Yeah. I mean, my most favorite one is Liyue. Like the map, the characters there, and the Archon quest. Yeah. I love Liyue in general.
The Maréchaussée Phantom had their hands full maintaining order and did not catch where Lady Farina had gone. Only when things had stabilized did we realize that she had gone missing.
Oh, she's missing? Liyue Xiao mentioned. Diba? Do you agree with me?
So, you mean she's still missing?
That's right. The Maréchaussée has dispatched many people to search for her, but we don't have any leads yet. That said, I don't think there's much to worry about. She is a god after all. Even if she were to fall into the hands of rioters, what could ordinary people do to her?
Don't underestimate the people.
Good. Monsieur Nervillat sent me to tell you about the situation, but he didn't say anything else.
Guess we're gonna have to find Farina. Kala ko kung sino. Oh my god, yeah, that's Froggy. The silly emojis, oh my god.
Don't worry.
So
this
cute.
is more than enough to go on. Thanks for keeping us informed.
Ah, is that so? Well, all right then. In that case, you two take care. I'll be heading back to the Palais now.
Why does she keep doing that? Like, right when this character entered, like, she kept doing that. Ah! Why does it sound so sassy? It's so sassy. And then she did it again. Oh my god. It's making me startle, like, making me side eye, like, stop it. Isadora, you're sassy.
Well,
Why is
sounds like we
Paimon
should hurry
smiling?
over to Poisson then.
You sure caught on quick. What are you talking about? Bastos ka. It
If
sounds
we
so
know
sassy.
Farina, she won't try to fix things in this situation. Instead, she'll look for a place to wait out the heat.
Hmm.
And as we also know, she may be loud and dramatic, but she doesn't have a heart of stone. When
Yeah.
Nervalette was talking to her in the Palais Mermonia, and she heard about Poisson, she couldn't hide her sadness and remorse. It would be hard for her to ignore being accused by the public today. Paimon thinks Farina's probably taken the opportunity to slip away to Poisson and try to relieve the sense of guilt that she's feeling.
Oh, right. Right. I remember now because a while ago, the previous quest, part of the quest, we were trying to have a plan of provoking Farina, right? Okay. I remember now. So that's why they looked at each other like, you know what's happening now, right?
Well, what do you think? Paimon
Okay.
knows the answer, of course, but Paimon can do the analysis to back it up too. Cool, huh?
Wow, Paimon, you're now becoming smarter and smarter on each quest.
In that case, there's not a moment to lose. Poisson, here we come!
Awesome. Hunter's Fruits. Find Farina in Awesome.
This place looks deserted. Guess all the survivors must have evacuated already. All that's left here are signs of devastation.
That's so
Could Farina really be here? Let's try to find her as soon as possible.
This place is giving me heartaches because of Melus and Silver.
That's Farina, right over there. She really is here all on her own.
Should I just give up? What was meant to happen did happen after all. Everyone's dead. I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Aww.
Give up, Farina. There's no point in holding out. I'm sorry, but what can I even do other than to repeat meaningless apologies over and over? Who's that?
Don't worry, Farina, it's just us.
So it is you, blonde traveler from another land. Why, I almost thought you were someone from that mob of my ignorant subjects. Come to kneel and beg for my forgiveness.
Farina, you were crying just now, weren't you? The tear stains on your face are obvious.
What do you mean, tear stains? Oh, I remember. The show at the Opera House earlier this morning was so moving. I'm still trying to process it.
Bruh. Why are you trying to hide it?
Who did that uncivilized rabble think they were? Disturbing my enjoyment of the arts. They even dare to tout their archon. I must teach them a lesson. I can just imagine their twisted and frustrated faces once they realize that I'm nowhere to be found.
She's really good at masking her sadness. Hi Curtis, welcome back. Welcome back. Hello. How are you doing? Hi Emo Reg, welcome back as well. I'm just doing the Archon quest, you guys. I'm trying to catch up. Okay, trio. If you guys are gonna go for 5-man, please let me know. Oh my gosh, I wanna follow. Go ban. If you guys are gonna go for 5-man next game, let me know.
Oh, and I'm sure Nouvellette and those people from the Marsh Chaussee Phantom are freaking out right next to them too.
Yeah, we could find another one. We could maybe ask Jeff, maybe? Or Valo PH. Okay. Thank you. Basta I wanna join the next game, please. Okay. Good luck on your game. I hope you guys win. Get that RR. RR.
Of course not.
Hey, there she is! The Hydro Archon's over there!
Bruh.
Quick, after her!
Farina, those people seem to be after you.
They are? They're just some rabid fans who want to cut the line because they haven't been able to meet me in person, aren't they? That's against the rules. I can't let them get their way.
Marina.
Farina just ran off. Quick, we have to catch up with her.
She's like a kid. Run, run, run! Oh, nice. We lost them.
This should be the place, right? Hey, Farina!
What's Damak mean? Damak.
There's a good hiding spot over here. Quick, come to Paimon before the rest of them catch up to you.
What is this place?
Hurry, they're almost here.
Fine. I suppose haste is warranted.
Dahil pang sinasabi. Just come with us. I want some action already. Gross.
Paimon's exhausted.
You have the same reaction as my sister. Especially when me and Miko are being sweet. She's gonna be like, ew. What the heck? Nice.
I'm so tired. I totally thought they had caught me. No, I mean, I merely gave in to the sheer enthusiasm they displayed. You're right.
Yep, that's a good girl.
And that's so sweet. What the heck is happening?
What's happening? The ground's shaking.
Yeah, a quake of this kind preceded the flooding in Poisson, didn't it?
It can't be. It's happening again.
But no one wants to. Oh, nako. You guys will just get used to it at this point. Get used to it! Charot. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, there's no need to worry too much about that. Novelette's made some emergency plans, so the evacuation should go a lot smoother this time.
Yeah, I hope you're right. But the people of Poisson, they've already...
Oh, my back hurts.
It's true. I've been investigating the prophecy for hundreds of years. I once had informants all over Tevat, searching for clues and feeding information back to me. I've tried all kinds of ways, too, to hold back the sea. Anything to keep the coastline from advancing. But all my efforts proved to be futile in the end. Really, the truth has been clear to me for a very long time.
Once you get the boyfriend, Froggy, oh my gosh, I'm telling you. Let's see if you'll still have the ick.
We cannot make an enemy of the divine. No matter what we do, the will of the heavenly principles will have its way, and the prophecy shall be fulfilled. Give up. I do love the sound of that phrase. It would mean finally coming to terms with fate, but also for me to finally be free.
She has a point. That would also mean that all hope would disappear. Well, that's true. And Miss Fontaine Archon Quest. Oh, I guess what Froggy said is really true. One of the best Archon quests from Fontaine. than before, but I treated him like a close. No, pet names are no, no. It's not you. It's endearing. It's not you. It's endearing.
Indeed. I've thought about giving up so many times, especially after we almost lost Poisson. Fate is really unreasonable, isn't it? It has no heart and obeys no rules. The prophecy has only just started to come true, and so many people have already lost their lives.
It's okay. I swear, if you get treated like that way, like being loved loudly, oh my gosh, you know what I mean. Fontaine Arconquest is literally Ace Attorney, bro. Really? We'll see about that. I want some actions already.
But just now, it all became clear to me. I still don't have the right to come to terms with fate on behalf of everyone else. As long as the final moment hasn't come, it's still not too late.
That's true.
Don't worry. I will keep hope alive for everyone until the very end.
Yay! That's the spirit. Go for Rina.
Well, that's enough for now. I got the impulse to play the stricken maiden, but honestly, considering my rank and station, that wasn't a good fit at all. Don't take any of what I just said seriously. How could I possibly let Fontaine fall to the whims of trivial prophecy?
Come on! Paimon could have sworn you were actually being honest just now.
Waiting for update? Oh, there's an update? Oh, okay. I guess I should do it now while I'm streaming. Since there aren't any actions yet. Hopefully I won't lag. I can just go back to square one like this. Although I don't know what you might be keeping for everyone. Your people are more than willing to share your burden with you. That's true.
Share? That's impossible. It was fated right from the start that this would be my duty alone.
She's acting like an independent woman, but yeah, actually yeah. She's an independent woman. Preach. Even if your burden doesn't need to be shared, you can still choose to confide in someone. True. Just share it with me. I'm what you'd call a witness.
A witness? Yes. I've heard that you came to Tevat from beyond the stars, yes. In other words, you never belonged here.
Yeah. You can tell me anything.
And if Tevat is, in its entirety, a show on a stage, then you're just a spectator, aren't you?
Exactly.
If that's the case...
Just say it already. Oh, there we go. Oh, nice. It was a facade all along.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes my opening performance. Now, without further ado, we may proceed to the trial of our god.
So, this is what it is. Yes, you deserve praise for the effort you took to raise the dramatic stakes. Do not forget, however, that I am Focalor, the god of justice, the embodiment of justice itself. Does it not strike you as even the least bit absurd to bring the very concept of justice to trial?
May I interpret these words as your refusal to stand trial? In that case, you will have the opportunity to defend your honor through a duel.
Oh. Ooh. Interesting. Oh my god. We're gonna fight the god. Fontaine Archon.
You would draw your blade against a god?
Exactly! Okay, this is exciting. Finally, some action.
I see. It seems like you have made up your mind.
Let's go! So it's so peak. Fontaine, one of the greatest Archon quests, God of Water. Furnace not trying to get jumped. Oh well, you had this coming, Farina. Either you tell us, or, you know, let's just fight. But yeah, there's an update on Valorant. Okay, you know what? Let's just finish this one part of the quest. And then I'm gonna update Valorant. Fight! 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 Fight!
Paimon can't believe it.
Oh.
She just surrendered.
Boo! Boo! I'm just kidding.
What the heck is going on? Did I just see an Archon surrender to a human?
Boo! No fighting! Oh my gosh, I wanted to see a fight!
Wow.
FF.
How utterly humiliating.
What the?
Lady Farina, what is the meaning of this?
It would seem that there has been a misunderstanding. To be clear, the raising of both hands is not always an indication of surrender.
Looking for excuses again, huh?
Gonna swim in the water.
I raised my hands just now to indicate my acceptance of the trial. No duel shall be necessary. I will admit that I've been running away for a long time. I'm sorry, everyone. I was unable to protect the people of Poisson. It is my duty to stand trial for my crimes. You are not the only ones to be disappointed in me. I, too, am exceedingly disappointed in myself.
Aww.
But now, it is time for the Hydro Archon to show you her courage and resolve. I, Farina, will use this trial to show the world the true meaning of justice!
Damn.
This time, I will protect you. Applaud and rejoice. One of the most outrageous and fantastical arcs known to the opera epiclese is now unfolding before your eyes. Mark my words. This shall be one of the most exhilarating and brilliant shows ever to grace the stage of Fontaine. The trial of the Hydro Archon, Focalor, will now begin!
I love how she's so confident on her own trial, even though she's like the suspect of this trial. Great performance. Standing ovation. It deserves a standing ovation. Oh, there we go! Let's go!
Now we're making history.
Why does it feel like Farina just took over the whole thing? Like, come on! Didn't she just get forced to stand trial for her crimes?
Such a good actor. I know, right? She's really good.
Also, even though she's still acting super dramatic, she is taking this seriously this time, right?
Yeah.
All right, then. Who will be my opponent in this trial?
The court asks the prosecutor to please take the stand.
We are?
Is that so? Very well. Then please speak, witness of Tivat, my accuser and fated opponent.
So close to getting her to tell us the truth and still turn out like this in the end. As long as we can defeat Farina in court, we'll still have a chance to figure everything out. Mood swings. What do you mean?
Also, So, please allow me to ask, as a final question before the trial begins, just how much work did you do to force me onto this stage?
Well, we did do a lot of prep after the meeting that day.
I can go over the tasks assigned to the Spina di Rosula, since they were rather straightforward and easy.
Navia, the president of the Spina di Rosula.
Stop it.
Most of the people who participated in the disturbance this morning were my subordinates.
Oh. Figured.
They changed into plain clothes and came to the Opera House as regular audience members, waiting for the perfect opportunity to incite insurrection against you.
But if their regular scenes had a little more budget, they'd be 10 times better. That's actually true. Yeah. Because they keep using their budget on another game, on a different game, like HSR and such. Right? Like, Genshin has more budget. It's a lot of people spending for the gems here. They're using it on a different purpose. It's so sad.
The people's resentment against their Archon has been building as more and more of the prophecy is fulfilled. A spark was all we needed to turn smoldering anger into a flame. Moreover, according to our understanding and analysis of you, when something like that occurred, you would likely flee the scene and head to Poisson by yourself. So, we arranged for a second group to lie in wait there.
So, you mean the ones who scoured the settlement for me were also from the Spina?
And their goal was to force you to step into the giant magic box so you may personally participate in the greatest magic performance in all of Fontanian history.
That's right. That house was a magic box rather than someone's residence.
That's good. They're good. Go tell them. Yeah, I'll go tell them. I'll go report. No, I'm just kidding. Oh no, why didn't I put it in the survey? I just finished the survey. You should have added that.
As the super ultimate version of the setup that I used when I first performed at the Opera Epiclese, the volume of the box was increased by a whole order of magnitude, and the distance it traversed was the entire gap between Poisson and Aranias.
Nice.
Its cargo, of course, was an Archon instead of a human. My thanks, Farina. Without your help, we could never have pulled off such an extraordinary performance.
You're welcome?
Of course, this performance was only made possible with Father's support. The House of the Hearth spent a massive amount of labor in Mora to pull this off. We had to select a location, construct the giant magic box, dig a tunnel, and open up a path through the water. It was a lot of work for all of us.
So, in other words, the earthquake that we felt within the giant magic box was just a normal tremor from the transportation of the whole house?
That's right. It wasn't a sign of another disaster to come.
Sorry about that.
Then, I can guess Nervilette and Cloran's parts. You gathered a crowd, prepared a stage, and made sure that the champion duelist would be immediately ready for a fight. Also that as soon as I appeared on the stage, the trial may commence without a hitch. Am I right?
Yes, that is correct.
Well, Clorand, I must commend you for your courage. Only the most outstanding champion duelist in all of Fontaine would accept a duel with an Archon without flinching.
Thank you.
As for you, Traveler, I suppose your role was to keep me distracted with conversation once you found me in Poisson. You'd make sure that I didn't notice anything amiss before revealing yourself as my prosecutor once we'd arrived onto the stage.
You guessed wrong. Huh? Really?
Oh?
My mission was to give you one last chance. We hoped that you'd share your secret with us before the magic box arrived onto the stage. Oh.
Is that so? Then I suppose I must have missed my final chance.
Yep.
It's fine. It matters not. What's done is done. The stage is already set, so there's no reason to disappoint the audience. Let's see this trial through to the very end.
The only thing we can do now is to judge the Hydro arc. Can't help but a little bothered by that conversation earlier. What did Karina want to say to me right here? We are at the stage.
Madam Prosecutor, please allow me to pass this along. This is a document that Miss Charlotte applied for and received permission to share with you during the trial. According to her, it should speed up the proceedings.
Huh? Charlotte wanted to give us something? Oh, so she's here too! Hey, Charlotte! Oh, let Paimon see. Isn't this the exclusive interview that she did with us before? So she's already finished it, huh? Wait, then that means this document is a perfect timeline of everything that's happened ever since we stepped foot in Fontaine!
Oh wow, that's a lot.
So in other words, we can refer to this anthology of evidence every time we want to use something from our journey as evidence for an argument!
Girl, I don't remember what happened the first time we stepped foot on Fontaine. I already forgot about that. It's a super practical gift.
Let's quickly confirm the information in it. Just think of it as a refresher, alright?
Guess I'll just gas my way in.
You defeated the Hydro Archon in the very first duel you took part in at the Opera House.
Alright.
That's one for the history books, alright. I didn't think that you'd wind up getting to the bottom of the case I'd been following all this time. I guess you could also see this as a happy coincidence.
Vache kidnapped, and there's so many young girls for his experiments they're trying to find it to bring back his wife who had been dissolved. Okay, I remember this one. Yeah.
This is the first time Monsieur Nervillette had a difference of opinion with the oratories. Even the Hydro Archon can't figure it out.
Rid with the child to be innocent, the archer's suggestion. Oh yeah, okay. I remember now. It's a good thing there's like a voiceover by Charlotte. Otherwise, I wouldn't read all of this at all.
A Fatui Harbinger. She's an extraordinary person. Her instinct must mean something.
And if you reveal that she had already proved Reina on her own, yeah, believes it is spotted that not really the Arkham, but that she's actually.
The fortress of Meripede was almost destroyed in a single day. That I didn't witness that scene personally will always be a source of professional regret, I think.
Entrance to the Permodos, yes,
According to Monsieur Nervillette, both Child and that whale should have been in the primordial sea at that time. I nearly lost my awesome friend Navia. To be honest, that still gives me shivers. The words of someone as extraordinary as a witch can probably only be truly understood when something surreal happens to you.
Enjoy being a lawyer or a detective, Charot. Thank you, Divine or Froggy, for stopping by. Bye-bye. Thank you. Oh, it's almost 10? It's already 9? Okay, I only have 1 hour left. Okay, let's make this quick then. My Valorant...
The prosecution and the defense are both in position. The trial shall now begin.
Jubilee. Okay, my Valorant is already updated, so I might play after this one. Maybe around 9:30. Are you guys playing already? Mikwi.
Oh, come on, Nervillette. There's no need to repeat all the unimportant legalese. Just fast forward to the part where the prosecution lays out my offenses. As the defendant and the lead actress of this performance, I still haven't even been informed of my supposed guilt in all of this.
What the heck?
Of course, it is only natural for humans to struggle to understand the actions of a god. However, you will need more than that to convict me of a crime.
That's actually true.
That's true, but my charge here is unrelated to your conduct as an Archon.
Traveler spoke, you guys. That's actually nice.
Instead, I would like to charge you as a fraud who's never been the Archon in the first place.
Oh, we're using that as the topic of the argument? Interesting. Oh my god, she's talking! We are talking, you guys. We're speaking.
Wait, what was that? Lady Farina's a fraud?
Hey, I came here thinking that we were going to try the Hydro Archon for forsaking her duty, but did I hear that right? She's not our Archon at all?
Charge accepted.
Interesting.
Lady Farina, do you plead guilty to the charge? Lady Farina.
I plead not guilty. How can I be guilty? There is no way that I, Focalor, otherwise known as Farina de Fontaine, a member of the Seven and the Regina of all waters, kindreds, peoples, and laws of Fontaine, could be anything other than your true Archon.
Yeah. Even though Lady Farina can be rather eccentric, isn't it going too far to doubt her very identity?
We're gonna find out on this quest.
Yeah, I've never questioned her identity either. Sure, Lady Farina can be super irresponsible, but what grounds does that prosecutor have to make such a huge claim?
I have cause to believe that common sense will prevail in this case. Many of the members of the audience have known me as the Hydro Archon ever since they were born. There would be no fooling their memory. See? Even the Oratrice has decided to show me its favor.
Oh.
Are you sure you want to commit to a charge that will never be upheld? If you wish to drop the case, I can promise you as the God of Justice that you will not have to face trial for making a false accusation. We will treat everything that's happened as a dramatic spectacle and move on with our lives. What do you say to that?
Hi guys, welcome back. Thanks for being here. I'm just doing the Archon quest, trying to catch up. How are you?
An argument with near impossible odds, huh? We have to not only refute Farina's claims, but also overturn the long-held beliefs of the people.
People only see you as their Archon because that's their long-held belief.
Well, I tried to give you the chance to surrender. If you must persist, then let me ask. If you believe I'm not the Archon, then what manner of being do you think I am? And if I was not the Archon, then how did I manage to live for over 500 years?
That's actually true. Doing my math assignments like the responsible student I am. Yeah, and you don't have a choice. You have to do that, Charot. Good luck on your math assignments. And thanks for stopping by still. Hop on stream while I did it. Oh, thank you, Kaz. Really appreciate it. Crazy, I know, right? Gotta think they're careful. What do we know to be special about Farina? Choose one reasonable. What can we choose? Irrelevant? Child's conviction. Let me think. Oh, we can use this.
First of all, you may be a member of another long-lived race, which would allow you to naturally possess an extended lifespan. And second of all, even if that wasn't the case, there could be other ways to extend your life.
Such as a curse.
Who gave you that idea? Was it the knave? You'd sink so low as to use a harbinger's words against me.
It doesn't matter who gave us the information.
A curse? I once thought it possible that the aura of an Archon might naturally resemble a type of curse.
Aura.
But in light of this claim, perhaps what I sensed was not your divinity, but a curse after all.
Never had sensed it too, huh?
Instead of an Archon, could you just be a cursed human?
Lady Farina is actually a human?
Well, it is true that it's extremely difficult to tell humans and gods apart just by looking at them. It's not impossible.
Ooh, there we go. 1 point for the traveler.
Well, don't start celebrating too early now. Even if I have been carrying a curse like you said, how does that prove that I am merely a human being? Besides, everyone knows that the main difference between a human and a god is the possession of authority. Gods can do what humans cannot. That's why they're worshipped as gods. For centuries, manifestations of my authority have served the nation of Fontaine. One need only to turn their eyes towards the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal in this very opera house, or consider the indemnitium that is used in every aspect of life.
Though that one trial proved the opposite. Rina actually has no control over the Oratrice at all.
That doesn't sound right. Paimon doesn't... You tried to reference the Oratrice.
Yeah.
But weren't you as confused as all the rest of us when the Oratrice declared child to be
Yeah,
guilty
yeah,
without
yeah.
any proof? Otherwise, you should have come up with a good explanation for that by now.
That's true. Aura, bro. Aura. N? Yeah, it's a mage. The only clue that was given on that mage's name is N. Yeah.
Didn't I make myself clear at the time? The decisions of the gods are naturally difficult for humans to comprehend. There is no need to provide an explanation.
She's good.
Lady Farina, I believe a reminder of your current circumstances is in order. While the court is in session, the principles of justice and the law must come before all else. While you are an Archon, you are also first and foremost the defendant in this trial. You will prove yourself unable to defend against the prosecution's charges if you continue to withhold vital information against the rules of the court.
That's actually true. You're gonna have to explain yourself, Farina. Tapos na mag-update. Sana all. Let me know if you guys are gonna play later, after. I'll join.
I never thought you'd use that kind of rhetoric against me.
But you're gonna have to abide by the rules, Farina. Come on.
That was no trick of rhetoric, Lady Farina. I've merely reiterated the rules of the court. Rules that all should respect and follow.
So, you neither knew why Child was declared guilty, nor did you understand the structure and operations of the Oratrice. Instead of having been created by you, the manifestations of authority you mentioned have been made by the real Hydro Archon, haven't they?
The real Hydro Archon? Well, now you're really losing me. It is true that I did not know why the Oratrice gave out a guilty verdict that day. But the Oratrice handed out that verdict unilaterally. And it has been operating independently ever since it was first created. You can't argue that just because a divine creation is flawed, that the god behind it must also be no god at all.
She has a point.
She's still throwing out all kinds of excuses. Seems like she's confident that we won't be able to produce proof that she has no power over the Oratrice.
We can put the Oratrice aside for now, but then Miss Farina, could you give us a brief demonstration of your power as an Archon? Oh, there we go.
My power as an Archon. There are many ordinary citizens in the audience. How can I just carelessly demonstrate the formidable power of an Archon?
What do you mean, women? Excuses. You mean men? Men who likes to give out excuses, Chara.
If that poses a concern, I'm prepared to extend my protection to the audience.
You don't need to go that far.
A brief demonstration of your power over Hydro should be quite harmless. Surely an Archon can at least match the capacities of a human with a vision. It's true. Oh no.
Aren't you the Hydro Archon? Or is it that you can't even wield the power of Hydro, much less the authority of a god?
Indemnitium! Yes! It's all because of Indemnitium. All Archons derive their power from the faith of the people, and I've converted the people's faith in justice into Indemnitium.
I forgot what that is again. Indemnitium.
Thus did I give up all of my divine power to provide everyone with energy for their daily lives. Have you ever seen a more magnanimous god?
But still no proof.
Isn't that a huge stretch?
Yeah, no matter how generous an Archon can be, how could they give up all their power? Can a god with no power even still be called a god?
2 points. Let's go.
Seems like nobody's buying Farina's excuse.
Hey, come now, everyone. Please don't stare at me as if I was a liar. I'm still the same Farina you knew, right? The one that you loved. Shouldn't you want to believe in me? Please? You've got to believe me.
If what the prosecutor said is true, she really has committed a grave offense.
Did she deceive all of us? And all of our parents and grandparents too? And all of our ancestors? Ever since they were born?
Enough. That's enough. Tell me then, if I'm not the real Hydro Archon, then who is? If you have no evidence of another Hydro Archon's existence, nor can you find anyone who can back up their claim to be such, then what grounds have you to say that I'm not actually the real deal?
Wow, she came up with yet another argument.
Yeah, she's good.
How can we refute her now? Seems like she really doesn't want to give up.
If you can prove that she isn't the Archon, you can try to prove that she is just a human. And if she's only human... A murder case unfolded in the midst of Lenny and Lynette's wishes were cleared of the allegations leveled against them. Truth behind. Maybe this? Oh, it's not. How can we prove that she's human? Oh, there's one. Intrusion of the primordial scene to the fortress of Ninjas sealed beneath Ah, there we go. Maybe this one. Oh, it's not? What is it supposed to be? I don't know.
It has been established that all Fontanians can dissolve in water from the primordial sea. And that means...
Since you insist on claiming to be a god and not a human, then there's a method that you can use right here and now to eliminate all suspicions of you being the latter.
Miss Navia, please apply to serve as a temporary attorney for the prosecution before addressing the court. Though you act in partnership with the prosecutor, you must still adhere to proper procedure.
Super sorry, Monsieur Chief Justice. I swear this really will be the last time that I'll speak out of turn. Now, I've brought some seawater from Poisson. As everyone knows, a massive flood struck the area not long ago, taking many lives, including those of some of my closest friends.
Aww.
So, Miss Farina, would you dare to touch some of this seawater? If we are to believe that you are indeed the real Hydro Archon, touching this seawater would have no effect on you. All it should do is strengthen your case.
Really? I didn't know that.
But if you don't dare to touch it, then we would have basically proved the reverse. Oh, and I must remind you that after the disaster at Poisson, nobody wants to see any more people dissolve. I do hope you'll act prudently and choose the simpler path of admitting guilt.
Navia from the Spina di Rasula. The Spina has governed Poisson for many years. I guess her suggestion is valid.
If Lady Farina is indeed just a human, she's probably Fontanian like all the rest of us. Would she really dare to try?
Lady Farina, this test has been unilaterally proposed by the prosecution. As it falls outside the realm of standard court proceedings, You possess the right to decline participation.
I am scared.
Well, of course he had to tell her that. But refusing to participate is basically the same as a confession of guilt.
She's just staring at the water without saying a single word. It really does seem like she's quite terrified of it. That could only mean...
What's going on? Is she really planning to... that's not what we thought she would...
I'm scared.
Due to the inherent risk of the test, Lady Farina, you may...
Hey!
I'm fine! Look at me, everyone! My hand is still here! I haven't been dissolved! Will you believe me now? I really am your Archon! I'm nothing like a normal human who would fall apart as soon as they touch this water! Really? Was this not the most obvious thing in the world?
Miss Siegewien? If you're present, Miss Siegewien, please come forward and attend to the defendant.
Siegewien?
Oh! Hi, Jeff! Welcome back. Thanks for being here. Naka-tube and cardigan galing work to. Yeah, I am. From work. You're definitely right.
Don't be nervous. It'll just take a few seconds. Let me see. That should be enough.
Please announce the results of your evaluation to the court, Miss Siegewien.
As everyone doubtlessly saw, Miss Farina was displaying symptoms of hyperventilation and flushed skin. These indicate that she was experiencing the adverse effects of exposure to primordial seawater. The extent to which she was affected is the same as other humans when exposed to primordial seawater of a similar concentration.
Thank you, Miss Siegewien. Lady Farina, you may return to the defendant's stand.
Oh, wait. What did she just say? I didn't get dissolved! Shouldn't that be enough to prove my innocence?
Well, considering your tendency to run from your problems, we did originally prepare a direct sample of the seawater around Poisson. However, after extensive discussion, we exchanged it for a sample that is not concentrated enough to dissolve an actual human.
Okay, that's nice.
After all, on the off chance that something entirely unexpected might occur, we don't want anyone else to lose their life to the sea.
That's nice.
Yeah, so out of regard for Farina's life, you secured a low-concentration sample and asked the head nurse to serve as an expert witness.
This quest is a long one, really? And you got not long quest to cut. I know. It's a lot. It's a lot. I swear.
It's a great thing that the direct sample wasn't actually used. Farina could have...
I can't believe... You...
What's really going on here? Farina can have not known the consequences of touching that water. Unlike how she actually reacts. Unless it's actually more important for her to keep up her facade than to save her own life. Nice. Hadn't she given up on everything a long time ago?
Listen to me, everyone! Please don't give me such cold and disdainful looks! What happened just now didn't prove a single thing! Think about it! How can you conclusively prove that an Archon can't also be affected by the primordial seawater?
Oh, that's actually a good question.
Also, if I was really just a human, why would I dare to just put my hand in that kind of water?
No one's believing her now.
Please, anyone, just listen to me! I swear, I really am your Archon!
I don't think anything she says at this point will sway anyone. The odds are just too stacked against her now.
Hours the minimum needed to catch up to recent patch. Oh my gosh. That's gonna be like maybe 1 week or 2 weeks of streaming Genshin. Yeah.
With all the things that have been said, Paimon doesn't think there's any way left for Farina to win.
I believe the time for arguments and presentation of evidence has come to an end. If there are no objections, we will move on to the final judgment.
The final judgment. I'm feeling cold. Let's go, Farina. Come on.
I don't think anything she says at this point will sway her. She's too stacked against her now.
In my capacity as Chief Justice, I shall now render judgment on Farina's misrepresentation of herself as the Archon of Fontaine. As a human who knowingly deceived her fellow citizens, Farina is...
Guilty.
Guilty. We shall now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal to render the final verdict on the charges.
I still laugh every time the voice actor of New Velet keeps saying that name, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. Oh my god. What the heck? 8 hours if you skip everything. What the heck? I know! It's the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. I still laugh every time. Oh my gosh.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, Farina is...
Oh my gosh. Not guilty? Oh, there we go. Another plot twist.
Well, what's wrong? What's the Oratrice's verdict?
No. The Oratrice also displays
Oh,
a
never
guilty
mind.
verdict.
Kala ko plot twist ulit.
Isn't that correct then?
However, the exact wording of the verdict is thus. The Hydro Archon, guilty, to be punished via the death sentence.
Oh. What? That's harsh.
The death sentence?
Who is managing this? Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal.
That's actually one of the available sentences? I've always thought that it was just a myth.
Who is managing this?
The one and only time the death sentence has been handed out at the court, and it's been given to the very person we've worshipped as the god of justice? What an unexpected twist.
True.
Farina's been sentenced to death by the Oratrice? We just wanted to use the trial to show her the seriousness of things so she'd tell us the truth. How did things escalate this quickly?
Yeah? Yeah.
This outcome is indeed quite strange. According to Fontaine's current definitions of justice, as well as its recommendations for criminal sentences, is this sentence really appropriate for the crimes that have been committed?
Yeah! Even Fauché wasn't sentenced to death by the Oratrice. You know, the real evil mastermind behind the serial disappearances case.
Instead of Farina, the Oratrice rendered judgment on the Hydro Archon.
Indeed. Not only is Farina's sentence overly excessive, the very point of our trial today was also to prove that Farina has never been the Hydro Archon in the first place.
My god, mind games. Ugh.
But now, the Oratrice seems to have deliberately invoked the title of the Hydro Archon.
Exactly.
What does this mean?
So who is the Hydro Archon, really? I kinda wanna play.
Excuse me, if I may interrupt.
Yes.
Is the trial still going?
Fremine! You finally made it. I assume this means you've completed your mission?
Oh, he just arrived.
Mm-hmm. Any mission Father assigns to me will always be top priority.
Stone Slate!
Is that the first prophecy slate? Huh. So the knave privately arranged for Fremine to try and find the missing slate.
I looked everywhere and finally found it at the bottom of the sea.
Oh my gosh.
It took me a long time to get around some dangerous stretches of water.
Yeah, it's a good thing he didn't dissolve or anything.
But has the trial already concluded? Then doesn't that mean I've come too late? Oh no. Father will be disappointed in me.
Don't worry, the mystery hasn't been resolved yet.
Thank you for your hard work, Mr. Fremine. Please allow me to review the record left on the slate. Traveler, I believe that you have already seen the other existing slates, and would like you to come here and confirm their contents.
Huh? So what do you see? What is...
The previous Hydro Archon releasing her divine power, turning the Oceanids into human beings.
I believe I have now made sense of the Hydro Archon's crime. It has to do with Fontaine's lost history.
Huh? Isn't the Hydro Archon just guilty of deceiving her people? Oh, wait, no, that's Farina, and we've already proven that she's not the Hydro Archon. So when you say Hydro Archon, do you mean the real Hydro Archon we've been kind of talking about?
In truth, everything that you've encountered in Fontaine up until this point can be traced back to the contents of these stone slates. However, I'm uncertain as to how much sense they currently make to you.
An association between the contents of the slates and the events in real life.
Okay, let's try to recall the contents of the other 3 stone slates.
Select to check the descriptions on the stone slates to extract key information from them. You can find scenarios related to the stone slates contents in the incident record in the interview. There you can verification plugin in the Fontaine water level in the menus. Interface will rise when you have finished verifying all the stone slates of truth behind the proxy.
The first stone slate describes what you just said. It seems to show the previous Hydro Archon using her divine power, and then the Oceanids turn into humans. Does that mean that Fontainians are transformed Oceanids? Oh, Paimon wasn't expecting that. But if Oceanids can turn into humans, then perhaps this process can be reversed as well.
Oh my gosh! That's actually true. It's like they just came back to their original forms, right? So they're not, technically they're not dead. Remember my old PC lagging so much loading the mini game. This is a mini game?
The second stone slate shows Celestia floating in the sky and the Hydro Archon and her people worshipping it together. But the heavens still brought judgment down upon them. This must be the point when the Hydro Archon and the Fontainians were branded with their original sin. Does this mean that the original sin and the Hydro Archon sin are the same thing? The third slate shows the Hydro Archon sinking into the sea surrounded by many people. That reminds Paimon, didn't we also watch that happen to someone else? Well, the fourth slate is the prophecy the Fontainians have been talking about. People dissolving into the sea, the Hydro Archon crying on her throne, and so on.
But she is crying right now. But that doesn't mean that all the people have dissolved already, right? Like, she's crying right now. Like, on the stage.
We didn't believe that such a crazy disaster could happen at first, did we? But after that incident, it was just a question of when and not if.
Almost finished my assignment and shifted my focus a bit. Oceanids as humans. Yeah, it looks like that being an Oceanid is their original form. Verify truth. It turns out the Fontaine's game is home to the other. Well then see. Over the years.
We know from the case of the serial disappearances of young women that Fontanians can be dissolved in primordial seawater. And this might be the reason that Fontanians can dissolve.
Humans who turn into ocean. Proof of their origin. There we go. This is definitely Navia falling in the seawater is definitely for the third stone slate. But for the second one.
That doesn't sound quite
Oh,
right.
it's not. Okay.
That doesn't sound...
What?
Perhaps what is about to take place has all happened before. The true sin of the Hydro Archon that Nervilette mentioned, and the original sin cast down on the people of Fontaine by Celestia, as recorded on the stone slates.
A sentence never before passed in the court of judgment has been handed down to the Hydro Archon. Just what kind of sin merits such a verdict? So basically, the old Hydro Archon who committed the sin was passed down to Farina since she is now the current Hydro Archon. Oh, hi Mika, welcome back. Thanks for being here. Hello, hello. How have you been? Broke to talk once per 3 months. Great. Lol. Hi P-Dash. Thanks for being here. Welcome back. Hello, Tito. Totoo talaga ako pag sinasabi yung hello, Tito kay P-Dash. Close enough. This one's probably Navia falling. See.
It's not as simple as falling into the sea. When Navia fell into the sea, her consciousness was subjected to judgment. The stone slates show the people gathered around the Hydro Archon in the sea. Could that be alluding to the same thing?
Then the last one.
That doesn't sound... That doesn't sound...
The prophecy from the stone slates found its way into society, but not many people believed it at first. The fortress of Meropide was nearly flooded with primordial seawater, which we know can cause Fontanians to dissolve. It seems increasingly likely that the prophecy may come true. If we hadn't dealt with it in time, things could have gone very badly.
They'll dissolve into the primordial sea but won't cease to exist. Their essence will flow in the seawater, converge, and take the form of an oceanid.
Speedrunning that quest just because of Yale Regan. Lol. It's okay. That's valid.
The Hydro Archon was sentenced to death in court, shocking everyone present. Perhaps this means that her sin was actually Fontaine's original sin.
Yeah, probably.
Navia fell into the water inside those ruins, and she nearly dissolved. She was surrounded by the people of Poisson in a court within her consciousness, and was forced to take part in a trial meant to make her stay. The eruption of the primordial sea at the fortress of Meropide was the surest sign that the prophecy was about to come to pass no matter what.
Takopi? Remember speedrunning because I wanted to be there for Nodcry updates. Still haven't played Genshin even though Nodcry is here. Lol. Yeah, I'm also trying to catch up.
The stone slate's content can all be verified by recent events. If we combine what we know together, loads of truths should come to light.
Who is Takopi? free cons. Wait, which free cons is this? Archon quest is so long. I know, right? Oh, you guys are done? You guys are done playing Valo? Wow.
But then it feels like we're going to have to share some truly shocking revelation.
Let's hear them.
First Light reveals that Fontanians are not real humans.
Incredible. Linny, did you hear that?
We're not real humans.
All Fontanians were originally created by the late previous Hydro Archon, with Oceanids as their basis. The evidence for that can be found in how only Fontanians could dissolve in primordial seawater, and how all the girls Vacher dissolved were also turned into Oceanids. Oh, and according to Navia, when she was about to get dissolved, she also saw everyone gathered around for a trial, all of them in the shape of Oceanids.
Indeed.
Second stage reveals that the crime of the Hydro Archon was her creation of Fontanians from ocean.
Yeah, and it follows from the content of the first slate that she probably angered Celestia by creating humans without prior permission. That could also explain why the Oratries judged the Hydro Archon to be guilty. It's to account for that ancient sin.
The Hydro Archon's true sin was creating us?
And yet, after many hundreds of years, the Hydro Archon's creations have turned around to try to judge the Archon within the Opera Epiclese. The twists of history are often the most unexpected of all.
Yeah. Second quest is long. What more in Nodcry Archon quest? No. My goodness. I'm only done with chapter 1 for Nodcry, and as usual, 90% explode. You guys are fast. I'm still convinced that it should come after the fourth slate.
Yeah, isn't the image here just like when Navia fell into the sea? So wouldn't it be trying to show the image of the Hydro Archon also falling into the sea once the prophecy has been fulfilled in the fourth slate?
The fourth slate depicts the fulfillment of the prophecy as it's already widely known.
In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away. Did Paimon get all that right?
You've made some keen deductions. I must say, given how much you still don't know, it is impressive that you've already managed to connect so many pieces of the truth. However, while you were able to decode all the information on the slates, they've also been etched with an additional layer of hidden information using a different power source. When we were at the ruins, I tried to decipher the hidden information recorded in the slates. But since we only had 3 slates at the time, I was unable to come to a full conclusion. Now that the slate collection is complete, I shall make another attempt to decipher the narrative recorded within. If everything goes well, we should finally be informed of the unadulterated truth.
Well?
I believe I should share this truth not only with you, but with all the people of Fontaine as well. I will try to briefly summarize it for you. Your hypotheses regarding the origin of Fontanians and the sin of the Hydro Archon were both correct. In the Fontaine of old, the previous Hydro Archon sensed the yearning of her Oceanid familiars for life on land.
They're so cute.
The Oceanids were enamored with the beauty and romanticism of human beings, and wishing to have those experiences for themselves, expressed to the Hydro Archon their desire to become of a similar kind.
Aw, it's just that the Hydro Archon was so kind to give them that chance.
However, even though water as an element is intricately linked with the power of life, the Hydro Archon, as one of the 7, did not possess the authority to create a new form of human life. Not one to give in, she eventually found a way to create permanent humanoid bodies for her familiars by appropriating the power of this planet's primordial sea. She poured primordial seawater into the Oceanids' blood vessels, creating humanoid mimics in the process. But if Fontanians were to ever come into direct contact with water from the primordial sea, the power within their bodies would escape these artificial restraints and return to the sea. As a result, their forms would collapse, and they would be reverted to their original forms as Oceanids.
Okay.
Of course, The Hydro Archon never received permission from the heavenly principles to create a new human race.
Hindi mo na nagpaalam. Reset.
And thus, the Hydro Archon and all of her creations came to shoulder the original sin of appropriating the power of the primordial sea. That is the true history of how the people of Fontaine first came into being.
So we were all Oceanids before we turned into human beings?
That's way too much information for me. I think I'm just going to pretend that I never heard a single thing. Wait, but if that's the truth, we can't let the Hydro Archon be sentenced to death. After all, her only sin was creating us.
This really might be too much information for your regular Fontainian, but it does answer a lot of our questions.
Alas, your hypothesis regarding the third and fourth stone slates was inaccurate. The slates' respective positions are, in fact, correct.
What is the third slate supposed to represent?
A key point of the visual on the third slate is how all the individuals depicted in the water are humans rather than Oceanids. They have not been dissolved, which implies that the water depicted in this slate is not water from the primordial sea. The nation of Fontaine is the nation of Hydro, as well as the nation of trials and justice. Instead of being the literal element, the water in the scene symbolizes judgment and justice.
Still hate Oceanids. Yeah, they're really difficult to defeat. Really enjoyed the Fontaine class. Really? Hi, Alastor. It's been a while. Thanks for being here. Hello, hello. We're playing an ancient patch now. Yep, I have to catch up. I really need to catch up because I'm so far away from the current quest. Those Fontainians are built different.
You may also recall Navia's experience. When she fell into the sea, her consciousness was surrounded by that of many others who intended to hold a trial to determine her fate. Therefore, the meaning of the third slate is that the people of Fontaine shall try the Hydro Archon at the court of justice.
Oh.
Yes, it refers to our present situation.
Yeah, see? Oh my gosh, I knew it. She's weeping right now, not because the people of Fontaine have dissolved already, but because she has been judged already.
I think I'm following now. So, what you're saying is, even though we decided to put on this trial to avoid fulfilling the prophecy,
it's already been fulfilled.
In truth, everything we've done has happened exactly as the prophecy foretold.
Yeah.
So now, it seems, we're the ones making sure it comes true.
What should we do?
Looks like there's no way out of this.
Huh. No matter what, the prophecy will be fulfilled. Is this what it feels like to be a prisoner of fate?
Damn. Installed it and I'll skip Natlan quest because it's bad and directly jump. You can do that? You can skip quests now? I didn't know we could do that. For an ancient. How dare you? I'm not ancient. It's a bit to be good. How dare ya? In my opinion, Alistair always say that it needs work and it was boring sometimes. Low-key enjoyable. Fighting parts, but yeah, you should. Really? You guys are playing? Okay. It's not a story because many people died and they reran Hutao. Lol. More Mora for Hutao then.
If that's the case, does that mean the scene in the fourth slate will also be fulfilled soon?
Hasn't it fulfilled? Hasn't it been fulfilled already?
Traveler, I would like to point out another small fallacy in your deductions about the fourth slate. You probably thought that the eruption of primordial seawater beneath the fortress of Masquerade served as the surest sign that the prophecy was about to come to pass, yes? However, I believe that rather than being a sure sign, that eruption could in fact only be a small warning of something far worse to come. As for the root cause of the catastrophe, I believe you've already encountered it once before.
Which one? Are we done yet? Can I skip? I want to get
This
out of
eruption is
this
just a
already.
small warning of the things to come. We must find the root cause of the disaster.
The intrusion of the primordial sea into the fortress. The secret the martyrs has been protected is the universe is at once more. The whale in the dream.
It was both dream and reality.
Where is Child? Child is still missing.
About a true culprit, that could only be that thing inside the primordial sea, right?
The truth, the original sin, the trial, and the root cause of the disaster.
You can do this, girl. I wanna play Valo already. No, I'm just kidding. I'm enjoying the quest naman. It's just that I'm conscious of the time. Oh my gosh.
Way too close! How did that thing just burst into the opera house? Wait, was that the huge whale you saw in your dream?
I'm screaming. It was Child. That was a really good entrance. I think Hoyo is like a favorite character. What the heck? That was so cool. That was a really cool cutscene. I can't get over it. Tortilla. Me. What the heck? Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Sorry, I'm overreacting. I'm becoming useless because of power creep. Wait, what's power creep? Bias Master into Portal, by the way. What the? And he came back to that portal again. He fell there again. Do you play Marvel Rivals? No, I tried it once, but I'm not really good at it. I don't like it. Sadly. He was an absolute beast of a character, I know, right? Go back and use him again. Come on. So stunned to speak, she hid her face on live stream. Oh, hindi. Nah. Every time there's a cutscene, I always hide my camera so we can like have a full, experience of the cutscene. I don't want my face to be like just there on the corner of the screen, like here at the top, right? And then the cutscene is so cool, and I'm just there like watching. I don't like that. Power creep. What is power creep? Why am I old? I think I'm just living in a cave at this point. Power creep? Oh, power creep. Huh? Okay, I kind of get it now because of the power creep. So it's like behind or something? Overpowered by another character? Am I right? In the chat, then there's the perfect meme. What the heck? What meme is that? It's also the one the child saw when he was young. Oh.
So we've met it at last. I understand very well why it has chosen to make an appearance here. That whale does not belong to Tevat. It is a monster that has traversed the stars, weeping all the while.
I'm confused.
It has been greedily consuming the energy from the planet's primordial sea, using it to grow. That is the main cause for the rising sea levels. And once it has finished consuming all of the energy contained within the sea, its next step will be...
You said that when the Hydro Archon first created Fontanians out of Oceanids, she filled their blood vessels with primordial seawater.
Precisely. That whale finds the blood of Fontanians nigh impossible to resist. Therefore, when it left the primordial sea, it decided to make its next stop a packed opera house full of food.
Oh.
Food in the form of Fontanians.
We just barely managed to push it back, right? In that case, won't it come back to target the people again once it's managed to recover its strength?
Poor whale. It looked cute pa naman. Wait, what happened to my stream? Oh, there we go. I thought I lagged. You're learning! Oh my gosh, I got it right! Oh my god! Give me an award. Where's my medal? Shut up. See? I told you, I just don't know the term, but I get what you guys are trying to talk about. What the heck? Stop calling me ancient! Trev was strong before, but got replaced by a stronger, newer character. Okay. Teaching RC. You guys are enjoying this, huh? I'm actually not a millennial. Although, like, I grew up with a lot of millennials. So, like, yeah, I'm kind of like a millennial. But officially, when you check the year, I'm part of Gen Z. Yeah. This Gen Z world is like oasis in desert. I swear. Honestly, guys, Gen Z language is making me have migraines. It's like twisting all of my current knowledge about words into a different, a new language because of Gen Z. My gosh. I know, yeah, like, just kidding. I'm also just kidding. Don't worry. Oh my golly. But yeah, I feel like I am 60-40. 60% millennial, 40% Gen Z. Yeah. Oh my gosh, thank you, Mika. Because same. I mean, Skibidi is for the Gen A, right? Gen Alpha. Born between the time period of millennials and Gen Z. The same. Yeah. Side more with millennials. You took the words out of my mouth. Cause same.
That is correct. Indeed, it is more accurate to say that we should thank that Harbinger for buying us some time. Without him, the whale would have likely come onto land far sooner.
Oh, so that's why Child is missing this whole time. Is that his mission or something? To guard? Or fight off that whale?
From the way he looked, he must have been fighting the creature
for
quite a long time.
Yeah. Poor Child.
That battle maniac. We've always known that he had a special connection with that whale, but we definitely didn't expect it to help us out like this. Anyway, now that we know that this whale is the actual cause of the disaster recorded in the prophecy, all we need to do to stop the prophecy would be to find a way to beat it up, right?
Yeah, the quest is really cool. Come on, grind your Archon quest as well, Mikui. So you can get some Primo gems. Mika. Mate. Never someone says KVD or fam. Between crowds for some reason. Night, but yeah, it's so weird for me. I know. Same. I can't stand Gen Alpha language.
It is too late.
Huh?
It had already absorbed too much of the primordial sea's energy before we could notice it. At this point, It has become practically integrated with the sea itself. Even if the entirety of Tevat were to be destroyed, it could still survive and swim off towards some other world.
That's not something I will accept. We've already done everything we can, and we even found the true culprit. We've come so far. You can't just tell me that the last hurdle is some impossible foe. That's just not fair.
Indeed. That's not how a grand performance should end.
I'll fight it to the end, no matter what.
Let's go.
So the prophecy will be fulfilled no matter what, huh?
Purely for the law.
The prophecy. Yes. What has been prophesied will be fulfilled. You may view such things as the history of the future.
Oh, it's Mage N. I was going with the 6-7. I know, right? Despite seeing child literally almost every Archon quest. For 12 years, Java to Gen Z and Gen Alpha. Wait, what's Java? Ah, Java! Oh, the coding! Yeah. Sorry. Study or should I stay? You go study. I don't wanna be in the way of your studying. Come on. You go. I support your studying, Nika. I support y'all's, whatever y'all are doing. Just go with it. Don't worry about me. I also wanted to end the stream already because I feel like I'm taking on everyone's time already. And it's already 10. I'm supposed to end the stream by 10, but this quest is so long. Assembly, then Jenny woke up. Go prioritize your studying, Mika. Or, just rest already since it's already 10. You couldn't fight against fate.
Just as prophecies are usually only the future as seen from the perspectives of the gods, could things be happening in hidden corners where the god's gaze does not fall?
Wants you to stay experienced, Daddy Mika. Why are you thinking on behalf of me, P-Dash? 2 pages, more like 1.5 notebook pages, and advanced reviewed for one of my quizzes. Let's go. That's right. Studied for today. Oh, good luck on your exam on 21, Alastor. It's okay. You don't have to be studying all the time, Mika. Are you gonna stream as well? Okay. Good luck. Thanks for stopping by. See you on the next century in your next stream. Lol. See you.
Ultimately, fate shall serve as your only guide, no matter what will happen in Tevat's future. All you need to do is to play your part.
Even if the prophecy will be fulfilled, there will still be a way to save everyone. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you probably missed something, Traveler. Where is she anyway? Another cutscene.
What's happening with the aura trees?
I believe it is preparing to carry out the death sentence.
Farina!
No, I still need answers.
Oh, my mic is muted. What the heck? I got goosebumps on that cutscene. My gosh. Wow. She looks different!
You.
Who is that? I like her dress. What is that?
Sorry. That shocked expression on your face is just too amusing. I couldn't help myself.
And she has long hair. Deceiving the heavenly principles.
You are not Farina. Who are you?
Whether the traveler tried saving her because they needed answers or they really wanted to try to save her. Both? You can go check it out, Mika. Go, go, go. Oh, this is Focalor. The real Focalor?
Ah, the sweet sound of bewilderment. Marvelous. A sure sign that my attempt to deceive everyone was a resounding success. But to answer your question, I am Focalor. You know, the god.
Focalor. Why did you deceive us?
Oh, that wasn't my goal, of course. Goodness, no. But I had to fool everyone else too, if I was to stand any chance of deceiving the heavenly principles.
Oh.
Deceiving the heavenly principles?
It's all because of that pernicious prophecy. Dreadful, wasn't it? Everyone doomed to dissolve. Fontaine condemned to be flooded. One was not amused. In fact, one was positively bemused when that problem was thrust upon me by my dearest predecessor. That's the former Hydro Archon Egeria for the uninitiated. It hardly gets more disastrous than a preordained national catastrophe, now does it? She knew full well that the prophecy would surely come to pass, and as one of the seven, she also knew full well that one defies the heavenly principles at one's peril.
Plus Argonhead. I'm lying. What do you mean? You guys can check out whichever you want to check out. Go for it. Almost at the Archon Quest anyway. Really? Thank you, P-Dash, for telling me that. Thank you, thank you. I'm so close to force quitting it, you know? Okay, I'll go wait patiently as well. Let's do this, okay.
So yes, as you have no doubt surmised, it was a rather impossible situation that I found myself in. I spent a terribly long time mulling it over, alone on the ocean floor. And I was almost growing barnacles by the time I finally realized
barnacles.
There was only one possible solution to this confounding conundrum. I had to outwit the heavenly principles, allow the prophecy to be fulfilled, ostensibly at least, while saving everyone at the same time. I'm a genius, I know. I can only assume that's why Egeria chose me as her successor. Although, looking back now, it was hardly the inheritance one dreams of. Between the task of saving the nation, the quotidian duties of the Hydro Archon, and not to mention the original sin of creating a new race of humans, I dare say she left me quite a colossal mess to clean up.
2 more hours breathing.
But one can only play the hand one is dealt. I did not choose this, any more than I chose to be one of her Oceanid familiars.
So you were also once one of the Oceanids, transformed into a human by Egeria's hand.
Yes, I was. I always dreamed of becoming human. And I still do, even now. In my eyes, to be human is to be part of the greatest opera ever known. After becoming a god, I separated my divinity from my body and spirit, leaving behind only a self that was as naive and bewildered as my past self on her first day as a human being.
So are they the same person? Okay.
The me you see before you now is that divinity. And the human counterpart I left behind, I named Farina. She could feel joy, sorrow, and everything in between. She could be as vain and conceited, or as meek and vulnerable as she wished. Her strengths were of a kind only a human could possess, as were her shortcomings. But in my eyes, Farina's humanity was what made her perfect. She was perfectly human in every way. The person I always wanted to be. Anyway, so then I cursed her. All part of the plan, of course. The plan to deceive the heavenly principle. Do you still remember the final scene of the prophecy? The Hydra Archon alone, weeping on her throne. In order that the prophecy might appear fulfilled, I invited Farina to be an actress, to play the part of the Hydro Archon in the prophecy. Under the curse I placed on her, so long as I, Focalor's divinity, continued to exist, she could not die. But nor was she free to live her life in the pursuit of happiness. Instead, she was forced to take the stage in the opera house, to embrace the role of leading lady, to forever play the part of the god from the prophecy, all to create a deceitful appearance of that prophecy coming to pass. I suppose now you probably understand why your court is called the Opera Epiclese.
But Farina is only human, isn't she? Even though she has had a long life, her mind is no stronger than that of any other ordinary human being. I cannot begin to fathom what she has had to endure. It must have been torture for her.
It's so sad.
It has indeed. And although she is, in a sense, me in human form, I most definitely owe her an apology for it. It's been 500 years.
Oh my god, imagine acting as a different person for 500 years. I feel like I'm gonna lose myself completely. I'm gonna go crazy.
And all along, she's been playing her part in the most unimaginably long, unbearably lonely, and agonizingly painful opera of all time.
It's so sad. My favorite characters, aside from Bennett and Hart. Oh. Doing lore-oriented content because I might be immersed to the point of my mind. What the? But that is so accurate though. Or you might be slouching or something, or like just click, skip, or just listening. Oh, Jeff, natatawa talaga ako. I came into contact with Farina's tears, if I remember correctly. Tears often contain a being's strongest emotions. Sufficiently strong hydrosensitivity can form an emotional connection just like activity. Emotionally. But this is Farina's inner world. She looks creepy. Is it done? Can we skip it? Alright. Okay, finally. Can we teleport? Yay! Oh my gosh, we're free! I'll continue this on the next stream. God, we're finally free. I can't believe it. What the heck? I can imagine it. Yeah, me too. That's why it's so funny. It's so accurate. What do you mean, no? What do you mean? It's already 10. You have to study as well. Free from lore jail. I know. That's enough for today. Let's go. end this for today. My goodness. No! You mean no? It's 10. We have to sleep, rest, and you have to study. Oh wait, I have... Forgot I have Scara. Let's use him instead. Me, no. You have to. I will... Charot. You have to, baby girl. You have your honor list to keep up on. Yeah, I remember that. You're an honor student. Venti statue. Of course, you will not forget this outro. This will never be gone from Someria streams. This is the OG. Anyway, for the shout out, thank you all so much again for stopping by. I hope I was able to write down all of your names. If ever I missed out on anyone, please let me know on the comments. Thank you to Divine or Froggy, Mikowi, Cassie, Curtis, Imoreg, Kez, Jeff, Mika, P-Dash, and Alastor. Yay! Did I forget anyone? Hopefully not. Anyway, thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. Should I join in? Y'all can join if y'all are online. Sure. I'm just about to end the stream anyway. So yeah, just join. But anyway, the open Genshin, it's fine. Next time, yeah, we can do it. To be continued, yes. Tama na. For today, it's already 10:30. We have to rest. Anyway, thank you all so much. I'll probably play a different game tomorrow. I wanna play Valorant talaga. But yeah, I might play a different game tomorrow and then continue the art. Wow, Jeff. Who's this? This is Speedash. Wow. One way to flex this character. Is she worth it though? I really wanted to pull for her because she looks so majestic and graceful, but I don't see the damage. She's more of a support, and I am not a fan of a support character.
Relax.
What the heck? Okay, what's 99 Nights? Is that a Roblox game? Grabe, sana all talaga. Look at them. Look at Llama. He's so graceful. Oh. Okay. Ayun na may Llama. Y'all are making me wanna pull for her. I don't have Primo Gems. I already used it for this banner, the Chronicle Wish. Bloom, team-oriented. Okay. Oh my lord, I can't check. It's fine. For content. Okay. I'll check that out. Sige. 99 Nights. Noted on that. Oh well, but anyway, you guys, we have to go now. Thank you all so much again for stopping by and for staying with me until the end of the stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. You made the stream really fun, as usual. You guys are the only ones who's making it fun, you know. Because, yeah, stop pulling for Dea. I wanna have Dea as well. Anyway, I keep drifting off. Thank you all so much. I'll see you tomorrow.
That the animals in Nodcry behave
There's
in
no
ways
such thing as pure freedom.
They're so noisy. Anyway.
Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
See you guys tomorrow again for the next stream. Around 8 p.m. of course. Bye guys. Have a great night, morning or afternoon, and see you guys in the next stream. Bye-bye. Study well, Mika, if you're gonna study, or, you know, go rest. It's already 10. Bye guys. Really appreciate it. Bye-bye.